all around again to go one more time. It's Hassan in that public S15, a brand new driver to the series, driving that RB30 public VDC 4.0 S15. Let's see what Hassan can do now. The big flick from Hassan now as he comes down in towards outer zone 2. Now into clip 3. Perfect from Hassan though. This is a perfect example that you don't need a big fancy private car to go driving. As he comes in through clip 5 now. Lovely and wide from Hassan now. He does the RB30 S15 set up an absolutely dial now as he comes in towards clip number 6. Pushing it out towards 7. This is where he puts the foot to the floor. Opens up the throttle out towards clip 8. And perfect from Hassan. That is unbelievable for his first ever round of the Scottish Virtual. But it isn't an improvement. It's a 90.7, but would have been a decent score overall for Ahmed as we see that RB30 public S15 of Ahmed, or of Hassan, who is our last driver of the night. Let's see if Hassan can put on a show, trying to improve from an 86, a new driver to the series. He's doing absolutely unbelievable so far as Hassan. Pushing out to 4, transitions to 5, perfect from Hassan as he's pushing as wide as he possibly can. Drops a wheel though as Hassan coming up towards Strong Wheel's wall there, but perfect through 6, transitions back out towards 7, and on that perfect wide line through 7 as Hassan goes to show exactly the reason why you don't need a big fancy private car to go and have a bit of crack. You can just join in one of the public cars, and we do have an SVDS car pack as well if you want to come driving. If you do have a wheel though,
to leave that line as soon as he's given the order.
Now the real question is, never mind, we have drivers going as Samuel Cuddy in the lead, Hassan in the chase. Let's see, can Hassan live up to the favour? He's been on the inside of the track as he needs to just make a proximity. I don't think he was expecting Samuel Cuddy to be so quick, but Hassan gains background coming into clip 3. Samuel Cuddy putting on that perfect lead line for Hassan to just dive up onto the door, and Hassan struggling for pace, but doors Samuel Cuddy coming up on the Strong Wheels wall now as we come through the Manji section of the clip 6. Hassan just lacking proximity yet again, coming into clip 7, needs to make a dive and does, taps the door. Samuel Cuddy coming into clip 8 across the line from both drivers.
Maybe they're doing rings around the cone, maybe? I don't know. We'll watch the replay anyway. So Hassan definitely getting caught lacking there with that E36. The speed of it is just unbelievable. And he makes as good a headway there to catch back up. And does do a decent job in the chase here. Now, was it as clean as Samuel's? We'll have to see. The judges will have to tell us that. But good for here from both drivers. Hassan doing everything in his power to catch up to Samuel, even having to cut the track there to re-illuminate. That Carbon Drift Team car of Samuel Cuddy are one of our main sponsors this year. As we leave the line, Samuel Cuddy to chase in Hassan Kellick as they fired in. Samuel Cuddy just holding back a little bit as he just lets Hassan do his thing. Doesn't have to push too hard here. Knows that he might have an advantage here as they transition back up through GT Omega Alley around towards Strom Wheels wall here. Samuel Cuddy definitely pulling in a little bit here as they transition back really quick. That was really, really good from both drivers. Samuel Cuddy starting to cut a little bit of angle, just gain that little bit more proximity, and across the line goes both of those fantastic drivers. They make their way up towards the top of the track for their a little bit to stay with them. But Samuel Cuddy doing a very smart move there. Didn't really know the pace of Hassan, so held back a little bit and then absolutely dropped the pedal, get up on that door, that RBS 15, and really, really send them around the track, push them around, bumper on bumper transition there. Wow. Hassan, again, running a very good line here in his lead. So this actually might be a bit closer than we thought. Samuel on the bumper again there on that transition as they come around clip 7 and up into clip 8. I'm not sure, Keane. This could be a little bit closer than we actually thought. And we do have a decision. It's left for Samuel Cuddy, right for Hassan. And we have Samuel Cuddy getting the win, heading through to the top 16. Hassan will have to get that S15 back on the trailer. And we hopefully will see him for another round very, very, very soon.